Hello my dear students and my dear friends. We are in the chapter Trigonometry and Exercise 7.2. This is the last part of Exercise 7.2. Okay, we will wind up this exercise, that is Exercise 7.2, in this video. Here we will start from question number 17. Before starting this solution, let us see what is the concept here. We have already got that these identities or this formula we have got. Okay, let us start with sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b. This thing we have already got. This equal to twice sine a cos b. And if it is like this, sine of a plus b minus sine a minus b, then what did we get? We got this is, then they are interchanged, that is twice cos a sine b. And if it is like this, cos of a plus b, if in place of sine, if we write cos a plus b cos a minus b, what we get? Twice cos a cos b, we get in this way. Now if we write like this, minus, then what we get? Minus twice sine a sine b. Okay, we have already got this formula, and here whenever we solve this, we assume that here a is always greater than b. In this regard we have proved this. Okay, so here whatever be the question, always we'll try to arrange the question in such a way that first angle should be greater than the second angle. Okay, in this way we shall arrange. Let us take the first question. We shall start the solution. Twice sine 54 degree cos of 30 degree. Okay, I did not say the question actually. Sorry for that. Question is question number 17. Express as sum or difference of trigonometrical ratios. Okay, you see, this is sum of sine, this is difference of trigonometric ratio, this is sum of trigonometric ratio, this is difference of trigonometry. Sum means plus, difference means minus. So these questions are given in this pattern, either in this pattern or in this pattern or in this pattern or in this pattern. What we have to do? We have to write in this way. Okay, that means all the questions are given in the form of the right hand side. We have to express them in the left hand side, that is in plus of in the form of plus, that is sum, or difference means minus, either in the form of plus addition or in the form of subtraction. Let us see. Now here this is of which form? Sine 50. At first you see it start with 2. Okay, very good. We also start with 2. At first sine, then cos. At first sine and cos. That means we have to use this identity or this formula. So what it is? It is actually, see, this is sine of a plus b plus sine a minus b. Sine of a plus b, 54 degree plus 30 degree, a minus b. Okay, let us simplify. This is 84 degree plus sine 24 degree. Only this simple thing we have to do. Okay, so we have expressed this as the sum of trigonometric ratios. Now let us do the second one. What is that? Twice cos 135 degree plus theta cos 135 degree minus theta. Okay, now in both the ratios are in the form of cos, twice cos. So this is in this form. You can check twice cos. That means it is, if twice it is in the form twice cos a cos b, it means cos of a plus b plus cos a minus b. So let us write cos of a plus b at first. Okay, so let us write a plus b. This is a plus b, cos a plus b, then plus cos a minus b, cos a minus b, a minus b. Okay, so you can check again. It is given in this form, so we are writing cos of a plus b plus cos a minus b, cos of a plus b, then plus cos of a minus b. So let us simplify it further. This is cos of, let us remove the bracket from the inside, 135 plus theta 135 minus theta, then this cos, let us remove it, 135 degree plus theta minus 135 degree minus plus theta. Okay, here theta will get cancelled, so cos of 135 plus 135 is 270 degree plus here this 2 will get cancelled. This is cos of theta plus theta is twice theta. Okay, now we'll rub it to solve question number 3 and 4. Okay, now my beloved students, we have taken now number 3. Let us write the question. It is twice sine 5 theta then sine 7 theta. Initially I said the first angle should be greater, so let us arrange in this way. If we write the first angle is greater, it is easier to calculate. The calculation will be easier, otherwise there will be some factor of the minus sign. It may give us some trouble. That's why always we will take the first angle is bigger. So here 7 theta is bigger than 5 theta. Here sine of 7 theta, sine of 5 theta. Now twice sine A sine B. This is in which form? Sine A sine B, this one. It is in this form. Okay, that means there is a problem with minus, so what we'll do, we'll take this minus sign this side. Okay, so what we'll do, let us write like this. We can arrange in this way also. Minus sign minus twice sine 7 theta sine 5 theta. Got it? This is plus, but we have to make it minus. So what we have done, a minus sign is put. This minus is again another minus is put here, because minus will be plus. I think you understood why we did this, to transform in this form. Okay, actually we did not take this minus in this sign. We have transformed this equation in this form, minus twice sine A sine B minus, but minus sign was not there, so we have brought another minus to make minus plus minus. So it is in the form cos A plus B. Cos A plus B, A plus B minus cos A minus B. Then this is cos 12 theta minus cos 2 theta minus cos 12 theta minus plus cos 2 theta, or we can write in this way also, cos 2 theta minus cos 12 theta. Is it okay? Now let us take the number 4. Last one, sine 80 degree sine 40 degree. Okay, now here there is a little bit problem. Here they have not given us these two. They are in this form, but they have not given these two. But we will bring this to how? Let us write sine 80 degree sine 40 degree. Now you may think from suddenly where this 2 has come. As we have written into 2, so let us divide by 2, or we have multiplied by half. 2 cancel, same thing we have obtained. Okay, we have brought 2, that's why we have divided by 2 also. So this is half. Now this is in which form? This is in this form, you see. Twice sine 80 sine 40. So what we will do? Again the same thing. Okay, this minus sign and minus 2 sine 80 degree sine 40 degree. Got it? This as minus sign is required, so what we have done, minus of minus, it was plus, so minus of minus we have brought. So this minus we take here minus half. Okay, so again this is minus 2 sine 80 degree sine 40 degree. In shortcut also you can do half. Now what it is? If it is in this form, it is cos of A plus B. So this is cos of A plus B, 80 degree plus 40 degree. Okay, then minus cos A minus B, that is 80 minus 40. 80 minus 40 minus half cos of 120 degree minus cos of 40 degree. In this way we have expressed this in the form of, this is actually difference, is not it? Okay, difference of trigonometric ratios. Is it okay? Then we have got question number 18. Let us read the question. Express as product of trigonometrical ratios. Here we have got 4 questions. We have to express them as product of trigonometric ratio. They are either in the form of sum, or that is addition, and here subtraction. But we have to express as a product. So here which concept we shall apply? Let us see. Here already we have got this formula sin C plus sin D, but it is twice sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2, then sin C minus sin D is equal to twice cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2, then next is about cos of C plus cos of D twice, what it is, this is cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2, but here we have to be very careful. Cos C minus, all the formula are very easy except this is little bit hard due to this minus sign, minus twice sin C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. We have already derived this, okay, in the explanation part of the introduction of this exercise 7.2. okay, so here you can easily remember whenever it is sin, that is sin and cos, sin at first cos then sin, this will be interchanged. Okay, in the plus, in addition case this is sin then cos, in case of subtraction this will be interchanged, sin will go there and cos will come here. In case of cos, okay, they will be same. Here in case of addition cos, in case of subtraction sin. So in a beautiful manner you have to remember all this. So let us do the first one. Sin 75 degree plus sin of 15 degree. This is of which form? This one, sin C plus sin D. So this is twice sin 75 plus 15 degree divided by 2. Okay, this is written, then cos 75 degree minus 15 degree divided by 2. So here it is, how we have arranged, sin C plus sin D is twice sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2, where C is 75 degree and D is 15 degree. So here this is twice sin. Now what is 75 plus 15? 75 plus 15, it is 90 degree. 90 degree divided by 2 is 45 degree, and 75 minus 15 degree is 60. 60 by 2 is 30 degree. Is it okay? Now let us write the second one. Sin 6 theta minus sin 4 theta. Let us solve it. This is of which form? This is of the second one. Okay, sin C minus sin D. So this is twice cos C plus D, C plus D by 2, then sin C minus, these are very easy question, easy solution, by 2. Okay, twice cos. Now 6 plus 4 10, 10 by 2 5, so this is 5 theta, then sin. You see, next one, this is 6 minus 4 2, 2 by 2 1, that is 1 theta, simply theta. So this is also done. Now let us do third one. Cos 3 theta minus cos of 7 theta. Okay, again this is of the form, this last form, it is minus cos C minus cos D is minus twice sin C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. So let us write minus twice sin this plus this divided by 2, 3 theta plus 7 theta by 2. Okay, this addition is done. Now subtraction, sin C minus D, 3 theta minus 7 theta by 2. Okay, this is minus 2 sin. Now you see 3 plus 7 is 10, 10 by 2 5, 5 theta sin. Now you see 3 minus 7 is minus 4, minus 4 by 2 minus, okay, minus 2. 3 minus 7 is minus 4, minus 4 by 2 is minus 2, 2 theta. This is done. Now next, all of we know that sine of minus theta is minus sine of theta. Okay, here this is sine of minus 2 theta, so this minus sign will come in front of that sine theta. So this minus and this minus is plus. Okay, this minus and this minus is plus, so this is twice sine 5 theta sine of twice theta. Have you understood this? Now only this is this is left, number 4. Let us do it here. Number 4. What is this? Sine of 105 degree plus cos of 15 degree. Dear student, can you find what is the problem here? There is a little bit problem. Problem is that they are here all the questions what we have solved, either they are in the form of sin C plus sin D, that is they are same, ratios are same, sin 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 cos 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 cos, but here it is sin 105 degree plus cos 15 degree. This is sin and this is sin. Either they must be both in terms of sin or they must be in terms of both cos. So what we will do, let us change it. Sin 105 degree can be written as sin of 90 degree plus 15 degree. Can you write? Because 90 plus 15 is 105 plus this is cos of 15 degree. Now dear student, we already know that sin, cos, whatever, if it is in the form of odd multiple of 90 degree, we have to write the complementary one. Sin, what is the complementary of sin? It is cos of 15 degree. Got it? Now it is in which quadrant? We have to follow this ASTC. 90 plus 15, 90, this is 90 plus 15, it is here, somewhere here. This is in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sin is positive, that's why this is positive, plus cos 15 degree. Okay, this is sin 90 plus 15, as it is odd multiple of 90, so sin is extends to or converted to cos of 15 degree. This sin lies here, this 90 plus 15 lies here, that's why sin is positive here, that's why this ratio is positive. Now again question is we have to express as product. So which formula we shall apply? Cos C plus cos D, this formula we shall apply, because it is in the form cos C plus cos D. Okay, twice, although they are same, we can write twice cos 15 degree, but we want to apply this formula because question is expressed as a product. I will tell you another method. Let us apply this. I will tell another method, that in shortcut how can you write this one especially. So twice cos 15 degree plus 15 degree, okay, divided by 2. Then next is cos 15 degree minus 15 degree divided by 2. So this is cos, twice cos 15 plus 15, 30, 30 by 2, 15 degree, cos 15 minus 15, 0 by 2 is 0 degree. Okay, now this is done. Actually we have solved the question. Now especially here, this can also be written as twice cos 15 degree. If we do not want to apply this formula, without applying this formula, how can we solve this? How can we express as a product? So if we add these two, okay, this is another method of this. Okay, cos 15 plus cos 15 is how much? Twice cos 15. Twice, so I am explaining in this way. This can also be written as 1. Now twice cos 15 degree. Now what is cos 0 degree is how much? 1. So we can also write cos 0 degree. Thus we have expressed as product, because here 1 means cos 0 degree. Okay, well my beloved student, now we have taken question number 19. Show that we have to prove this equal to this, and in number 2 we have to prove this equal to this. Let us start from the first one, solution 1. Okay, let us take the left hand side. This is very easy solution. It has, you will see, sin A plus sin B, cos of A plus cos of B. Now dear students, what is the formula? Just here it is, solution is just we will apply the formula, nothing else. Sin A plus sin B, that means sin C plus sin D. What is the formula? Twice sin A plus B, that is C plus D by 2, then cos C plus D by 2, C minus D, that is A minus B by 2. Okay, then cos C plus cos D. What was the formula? I'll write cos C plus cos D. What was the formula? Twice it is cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Okay, so let us write twice cos A plus B by 2. Here actually the formula is in terms of C and D, but here we have A and B. So that means we will assume A means C and B means D, like this. So twice cos C plus D by 2, then cos C minus D by 2. Okay, 2 will get cancelled, then these two are same, will get cancelled. Now sin by cos, What is tan theta, dear student? Tan theta means sin theta by cos theta. Alright, so this is sin by cos, angle is same. So this is tan a plus b divided by 2. Okay, you see, thus we have proved the right hand side. Now let us take the second one. Left hand side we have taken. Okay, let us write what it is. Cos 6 theta sin 4 theta plus sin 6 theta. Okay, now you see, dear student, before applying the formula here, what I want that the bigger angle is at first we will write here. Already this is minus, so we will not change this. We will change it in the second one. Sin 4 theta. Thing is same, sin 4 theta plus sin 6 theta. 6 theta we have written at first, this ratio we have written at first, then this ratio we have written. Okay, here we are not changing because this is minus, so again there will be a problem with the minus sign. Now what is the formula? Okay, I'll write the formula here. Okay, first formula is cos c minus cos d. Cos c minus cos d. What is the formula? Minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. Okay, so minus 2 sin 4 theta plus 6 theta divided by 2 sin minus 4 theta minus 6 theta divided by 2. Okay, then sin c plus sin d. The formula is twice sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. Twice sin this plus this divided by 2, 6 theta plus 4 theta divided by 2. Is it okay? Then this term is left, cos 6 theta minus 4 theta divided by 2. Okay, so here you see 2 will get cancelled. Then this minus sin, we will not try to make it a larger sum. Okay, we will make it little bit shorter. How will do sin? Now you see, this calculation mentally also you can do. 4 plus 6, 10 by 2, 5. So this is 5 theta and this is sin. 4 minus 6 minus 2. Minus 2 by 2 is minus 1. That is, this is simply minus theta. Then this one sin 6 plus 4, 10 by 2, 5. So this is 5 theta. Cos 6 minus 4 is 2 by 2, 1, simply theta. This will get cancelled. Got it? Okay, this minus. Now sine of minus theta is, what is the formula? This is equal to minus sine theta. Earlier we have got this. So this is sine of minus theta is minus sine theta, and this is cos of theta. This minus minus is plus. So sine theta, directly also you can write the result, final result. Sine by cos 10 theta. This is the right hand side, you can see. Okay, have you understood this? Now my beloved students, we have taken question number 20. Here question is evaluate. Let us take the first one. Let us write the question. Cos 20 degree plus cos 100 degree cos of 140 degree. Now what we do? Let us shuffle these two. Why we shall shuffle? There is a reason. Okay, let us interchange the places. Why? There is a reason, I will tell you, don't worry. Cos 100 degree. Now here which formula we shall apply? We shall apply this formula. Cos of C plus cos of D is twice cos of C plus D by 2, then cos of C minus D by 2. Here we have taken that C is greater than D. C is greater than this. For that reason, at first we have taken 140 degree, then we have taken 100 degree. And again there may be some confusion. Why we will take this combination? Why not this? We will take this combination. Okay, that means cos C plus cos D we shall apply here, not there. Okay, there is a reason why we have not taken. I will tell you after few steps I'll tell you why we have not taken this with this or this with this. Why these two we have taken? There is a reason. Now cos C plus cos D, twice cos this plus this, 140 degree plus 100 degree divided by 2, then cos of their difference, 140 degree minus 100 degree divided by 2. Okay, now you see, if we simplify it further, what we'll get? This is twice cos. 140 plus 100 is 240. 240 divided by 2 is 120 degree. Cos 140 minus 100 is 40. 40 by 2 is 20. Now you may understand. You see, these two are same angle, cos 20. So if such case happens, such case arise, then we'll take that combination where we will get other trigonometric ratios. So here you see, in mind at first we have to do the sum. They are different. At first either we have to get with their sum divided by 2 or difference divided by 2. Here this 20 we can get with the difference. 140 minus 100 is 40. 40 by 2 is 20. So at first we thought that we have to get this 20. In some cases we may not get, but here we are getting. That's why this combination we have taken. So after some practice you will understand that which combination we have to take. Always choose that pair where we may get the third one, and there are some cases where we may not get, then we will apply as usual. Okay, now this sum is already done here. Just we'll arrange it. This factor we shall arrange. Now cos 120, how can we arrange? 120 means 180 minus 60 degree. This is cos of 20 degree. Got it? Cos 20 degree plus 2. Okay, here we have drawn this so that we have to use this. Cos of 180 minus 60 is obviously, as it is even multiple or directly, now we know the thing. 180 minus 60, cos of 180 minus 60 is cos 60 only, cos 60. Now what about the sine? What about the sine? 180 minus 60, this is 180. Okay, this is 180 minus something. That means the angle lies in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, you see this cos is negative. Only sine is positive, so cos is negative. So we shall write minus cos 60. Then this term cos of 20. Alright, cos of 20 degree plus minus minus 2 into cos 60 is half cos of 20 degree. 2 cancel. So what we are getting? We are getting that cos 20 minus cos of 20 degree. These two will get cancelled. Answer is 0. Alright, now let us take the second one. Now in the second sum, it is, let us write the question, sine 20 plus sine of 40 degree minus cos of 10 degree. What is the first step? First step is always shuffle it, the bigger angle. At first we have to do this function, is not it? Because sine is here. Sine 40, this is sine 40, then this is sine 20. Sine 20 degree minus cos 10 degree. Here there is no trigonometric term except this with cos. So if there were cos, then we would take that pair. But here only sine is there. That's why we have taken this pair. At first you have to tell yourself that which pair we will consider. Here only sine, this pair is there. That's why there is no other choice. That's why we have considered this pair. Now here this formula we have to apply. That is this is sine C plus sine D. What is the formula? Twice sine of C plus D by 2, then cos of C minus D by 2. Alright, let us consider twice sine 40 degree plus 20 degree divided by 2. Okay, after that what is there? Cos C minus D by 2. Cos C minus D. 40 minus 20 divided by 2. Okay, this is done. We have applied that formula only. Minus cos of 10 degree. Okay, twice sine 40 plus 20, 60 by 2, 30. Alright, then cos of 40 minus 20 by 2, 10. Cos 10 degree minus cos of 10 degree. Let us substitute this value. We know the value of it. Sine 30 is how much? Half cos of 10 degree minus this is cos of 10 degree. 2 cancel. So what is left? This is cos of 10 degree minus cos of 10 degree. This will get cancelled, is equal to 0. Its answer is also 0. Now we have taken number 3. Let us write the question. Sine 80 degree. We shall write the question and along with we shall shuffle it. This is bigger angle, so at first we shall write cos 145 degree and sine 45 degree, so that we can skip one line. This angle is bigger, so cos 245 degree at first, then sine of 55 degree. What we will do, we shall divide by 2 or we shall multiply by half, so that we can multiply each term with 2. Why we will multiply? There is a reason, I will tell you. With each term we are multiplying by 2. Twice cos 145 degree sine of 45 degree, twice cos 245 degree sine of 55 degree. Okay, so here basically what we have done, why we have done, I'll tell you what we have done. Here each term is multiplied by 2. Now directly we cannot multiply by 2, so same thing, what we have to do, simultaneously we have to divide by 2. That means half we have multiplied. 2 we have multiplied here throughout, and outside what we have done, we have divided by 2. That is half by half we are multiplying, that is we are dividing by 2, same thing. Alright, now why we have done this? So here you know this formula, sine a plus b plus sine a minus b. Okay, what it is? Twice sine a cos b. And if it were like this, sine a plus b minus sine a minus b, then they will interchange their places. Cos a cos b. Sorry, this is sine b. I am sorry. Sine b. They will interchange the places. So here, to bring these two, here question was, I have asked the question, why we have multiplying by 2. To bring these two, we have multiplied by 2. Here each is in the forms sine cos, cos sine, sine a cos b, cos a sine b. They are in this form. Directly they are not in this form. 2 is missing, so that's why we have multiplied by 2, and outside we have divided by 2. Now here this is in which form? Sine, at first sine then cos, that means it is in this form. So it will be sine of a plus b, this is a and this is b, sine of a plus b, then plus sine a minus b, sine a minus b, a minus b. So here we have done only this much, then plus. Okay, so I have to, we cannot give the third bracket here, this plus, then at first cos then sine, that means this formula, it is sine a plus b minus sine a minus b. So this is sine a plus b 145 degree, then plus b 45 degree, then minus sine of a minus b 145 minus 45. Okay, this is done. Then again same formula, at first cos then sine, that's why, that means this formula, plus twice cos a cos sine b, twice cos a sine b. So it is sine a plus b at first, sine a, what is a here? 245, a plus b 55 minus a minus b 245 minus 55, bracket close. Okay, so main thing we have done, we have here everything we have got after applying this formula. Half sine, this is 100 degree, sine 60 degree, sine, this is 190 degree, minus sine 145 minus 45 is 100 degree, then this one, how much? This is 300 degree, sine 300 degree, then minus sine 245 minus 55, obviously 190 degree. Now let us see whether we can cancel or not. Sine 100 plus sine 100 minus sine 100, sine 190, sine 190 cancel. Okay, we are very close to finish, is not it? Sine 60 degree, let us write, and this is sine 300 degree. Sine 300 can be written as sine of 360 degree minus 60 degree, very simple thing. Half sine of 60 degree plus sine of, you see, obviously at first sine of it is in terms of 360 minus sine of 360 minus theta is this angle, sine of 60 degree. Now question is it will be plus or minus. I'll show that. This formula already we have got, sine 180 minus theta or sine 360 minus theta. This case we have already discussed. This is sine of theta, this is also sine of theta, but there is a question with the sine. I'll tell you, ASTC. This is in the second 180 minus theta, second quadrant sine is positive, so this is positive. 360, this is whole thing is 360 minus something. Here it lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant sine is negative, you can see that cos is positive, so this is minus sine theta. So as it lies 360 minus 60, it lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant sine is negative. Okay, they will cancel each other because one is plus, other is minus. So half into 0 is 0. Okay, now dear students, we are in the last part of question number 20. It is number 4. Let us write the question. Cos of 40 degree, cos of 100 degree, cos of 160 degree. Okay, this is just like the last question, that is number 3. So in the last question what we did, we multiplied with 2, is not it? At first we shall write this ratio, cos of 100 degree, we'll make this pair cos of 40 degree, correct? Then this cos of 160 degree. Now suddenly from where we have brought these two, so we have to divide by 2 also. Now actually which formula we shall apply here? We know that cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b is equal to twice cos a cos b. It is in this form, you see, twice cos a cos b. So we can write, or we can apply this formula, half cos of a plus b. Okay, directly also you can do a plus b, then cos a minus b, 100 minus 40 degree. This is very easy sum, but little bit lengthy. All right, then cos of 160 degree. Okay, then this is cos 100 plus 40 is 140 degree. Then this is cos 100 minus 40 is how much? 60 degree. Then cos of 160 degree. Okay, then half. Then what we do, let us multiply this into this. This is, at first we shall write this angle, cos of 160 degree, then cos of 140 degree, plus then this cos of 160 degree, then this one cos of 60 degree. Okay, now let us see how much we can proceed. Again what we do, we multiply throughout by this half, that is, let us separate these two terms, otherwise there will be confusion. Half cos of 160 cos of 140 degree plus half, this half into this, cos of 160 degree cos of 60 degree is done. All right, now again it is in this form, you can check, but this 2 is missing. This is cos a cos b, but that 2 is missing. So what we have to do, this half is already there, we have to bring 2 cos 160 degree cos 140 degree. You see here we have multiplied by 2, so we have to divide by 2 also. Do not confuse with this half is this one, as we are multiplying by 2, so that another 2 we have divided by another 2 here. All right, now I think you understood this. Then half cos 160 degree. What is the value of cos 60 degree? Cos 60 is half. Okay, now we are very close. If it is twice cos a cos b, it is cos a plus b plus cos a minus b. So let us write cos of, at first a plus b, 160 plus 140, a plus b, then plus a minus b, cos of a minus b, cos of 160 minus 140. This is done. All right, then this is half into half, 1 by 4 cos of 160 degree. Let us simplify it further. 1 by 4, this is cos of 160 plus 140 is 300 degree, then cos of 20 degree plus 1 by 4. Okay, then cos 160. Okay, let us simplify it because we have to get this 20, isn't it? What we'll do, 160 means 180 minus 20. Got it? 160 means it is very simple, 180 minus 20. Let us simplify it here. Now you see, at first we shall write this 1 by 4 written bracket cos 300 degree. Cos 300, how can we express? Cos 300 means 360 minus 60. Got it? Then plus cos 20 plus cos of 20 degree is bracket. Then this is 1 by 4. Cos 180 minus 20 is cos 20. Now it is plus or minus, I am showing here. This is ASTC. It is in which quadrant? 180. This is 180. 180 minus something. It is in this quadrant. Okay. It is in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, cos is negative. So we shall write minus of cos 20. Okay. This is cos 180 minus 20. So it will be cos 20. Numerically cos 20. But its sign minus because it lies in the second quadrant. So this is 1 by 4. This is cos 60 degree. How? You see, this is in terms of 360, that is even multiple of 90. So cos 60 degree plus or minus, it lies here. 360 minus something, that means this angle. Okay, this angle, it lies in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, cos is plus, so this is plus cos 60. Then cos 20. Then plus minus minus 1 by 4 cos 20. We are about to finish now. This is 1 by 4 cos 60 plus 1 by 4 cos 20 minus 1 by 4 cos 20. This two will get cancelled. Alright. So now simple thing. What is the value of cos 60? Cos 60 is half. If we multiply 1 1 is 1, 4 2 is 8. This is the answer. Alright. My beloved students, we are in the last question of exercise 7.2. It is question number 21. Question is, show that cos 95 degree plus cos 25 degree equal to this. Generally what we observe, the last question is always hard, but this is very easy. So let us complete it. Let us take the left hand side. Cos of 95 degree plus cos of 25. This is very easy thing you will find. Okay, which formula we shall apply? Cos of C plus cos of D. C plus D by 2, then cos C minus D by 2. This formula we get. So here cos C plus cos D, twice cos 95 by 25 by 2 cos, then we subtract 95 minus 25 degree by 2. Okay, twice cos 95 plus 25 is 120 by 2. 120 by 2 is 60. Cos 95 minus 25 is 70. 70 by 2, 35 degree. Got it? 2. Now what is the value of cos 60? Half cos 35 degree. 2 will get cancelled. Now cos 35 means 35 degree can be written as, we can write 45 minus 10. Okay. Now we shall apply. This is in the form cos A minus B. What is cos A minus B? Cos A minus B. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Alright. Now let us use that formula. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Sin A sin B. Okay, we are very close to finish it. Cos 45, you have to know the table. 1 by root 2, this is cos of 10 degree. Sin 45, 1 by root 2, sin of 10 degree. Now according to the demand of the right hand side, we have to take 1 by root 2 common. So let us take 1 by root 2 common. What will be left? Cos of 10 degree plus sin of 10 degree. Just at the last look whether this is same or not. You can see they are same. So just we shall write right hand side. I hope all of you enjoyed this class.